This is my channel.
Yes.
Right. How do I start one that's not Veda? That's all I've made so far. Hola, konnichiwa, ¿cómo estás? This is my friend Keri.
Hello.
And I decided to drag her into the accent tag because we've both lived in odd places. While I sound American and am American, I lived on Guam. So I picked up slang, and then I had military friends, so I picked up slang from them. So I just have this weird vocabulary. And then Keri.
Well, I'm from New Zealand, but I've lived in 4 different countries, including New Zealand, and my accent is just all over the place. So.
And she's also picked up words in different places. So
Yep.
First we're going to do a list of words like everyone else does, and then we'll answer questions. Auntie.
Really?
Yes, auntie.
Aunt, but there's no E on the end.
Yeah, but if I see that, I automatically say auntie. It's
Okay.
IE, automatically. Roof.
Roof.
Route or routes, depending on what I'm talking about. If I'm talking about the road, it's route. But if I'm talking about like you're en route to go someplace, I say route.
Okay. I just say root.
Wash.
Wash.
Oil.
Oil.
Theater.
Theatre.
I just spell it the other way always.
You mean R-E?
Yeah, I spell
me too.
R-E always. Iron.
Iron.
Caramel.
Caramel.
I do caramel at times. It really depends. It kind of goes back and forth, but most of the time it's caramel. Water.
Water.
Salmon.
Salmon.
Sure.
Shore.
Data.
Data.
Ruin.
Ruin.
Crayon.
Crayon.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I do this pecan. I say both pecan and pecan, depending again what I'm talking about. It's like, it's pecan pie, but every other time it's pecan.
I do both. I mix it up and say pecan. Pecan. I don't know. I never use that word.
I have relatives that live like in between Fresno and Bakersfield in California, and they have, oh no, that's almonds. They have an, I was trying to remember this last night, I'm like, what is it? But they have an almond farm, but they say almond instead of almond, right? We went to them after 5th grade, you know, family vacation, had to go see all the relatives in California, stopped by them for one afternoon. Driving off, my dad drove into his farm area a bit, picked something off the tree, because we had been talking about the almonds the entire time. I had no clue what they were talking about. My dad cracked one open so you see it, because it has this big, like green shell before you get to the actual nut.
What?
Right? It's interesting. So he cracked it open, I'm like, oh, it's an almond! And I'm like,
Almond.
what the freak is an almond? Both.
Both.
Again.
Again.
Probably.
Probably.
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Aluminum.
Aluminium.
So it is because we spell it differently.
Yeah, Americans actually spell it differently.
So we do pronounce it the way
so
we
you
spell it.
do pronounce it correctly.
Okay.
For your spelling.
That makes sense. Envelope.
Envelope.
Vase.
Vase. Or vase.
Some people say vase. I say vases, but vase.
Weird, because if I was going to come up with a plural, I think vase would be a better plural.
Right? It would actually make more sense. And then mischievous.
Mischievous. Now this is one where you're actually pronouncing it incorrectly because there is no third I. Mischievous. Syllables right there. Mischievous. So you could say mischievous if you wanted to, but not mischievous.
Oh, we do.
Mischievous.
We do add in an extra I.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. American English is weird. That's been something I've known since I was like 5.